So, I'm with Bryan Easter. How are you?
Very good. How are you, George?
You're good. Thank you so much for doing this interview for Ottawa Lifestyles magazine.
Okay.
So, I've already known a lot about your story, but I really want to go in depth
Okay.
about how you got started, what you got started with, how did you come up with what you have. So, let's start with you're 18 years old,
Okay.
and are you at university? Where are you at?
18, I was in college. I didn't want to go to university, so
Okay.
college was my, I'll say, artistic time,
Mm-hmm.
where I didn't know what artists I wanted to go into, so I went into painting, sculpturing, designing.
Wow.
But I didn't really feel it was me. It was fun, but it was more of a hobby.
Okay.
And then I sort of fell into the I'll say, the hospitality business.
Okay.
So I was in a hotel, and that became everything from a bellhop to a server to a waiter to a busboy.
Okay.
And then from there they needed staff that day, so I just happened to be an assistant. And then from there a chef decided that he wanted me to do some things other than just serving. So
Mm-hmm.
he trained me to be a junior cook,
Wow.
and then decided I should be a chef because I was too very artistic, I'll say.
Okay.
So then I went from that to that, and then eventually I went to Algonquin College and became a licensed chef.
Wow.
And then I went to George Brown to become a specialist chef,
Oh, what kind of specialist?
gourmet.
Okay. So what types of specialties are there?
Specialties, you can go anywhere. Well, nowadays it's a little bit different, but in that day you could specialize in pastry, or you could specialize in gourmet, you could specialize in in my case I had fondue as well. So mine was more European cuisine, and that was my favorite because it had more of a flair to it, and that's who I am.
Okay.
And then from there,
Uh-huh.
it became tiring after years because it was too much pressure and not much of a social life.
Oh, from what I remember, you had a lot of fun.
I did, but it
Were you in Toronto?
Yes.
Which restaurant?
It was called La Provençale. It was like one of the 5-star restaurants in Toronto.
Provincial?
Provençale.
Okay.
The Windsor Arms.
Mm-hmm.
Daisy Buchanan's. Hop and Grape. It was more of an English style.
Okay.
And then I moved back to Ottawa and opened up my own place, which was the Maison de Fondue, which was Le Relais.
Okay. And what was that on? What street?
That was on Dalhousie and Murray.
Cool.
And
Okay.
that was owned by Claude Lauzon,
Mhm.
who was the owner of, basically,
Mm-hmm.
Dalhousie.
Yeah, the whole street.
And then from there I decided I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do this forever.
Mm.
So I went to a counselor and they advised me to do something more in the artistic. I did think about paramedics, I did think about caregiving, but they didn't think I would last very long because I'm too artistic and it would become boring.
Mm.
So then I decided I would go into either interior decorative designing or hair.
How did hair come into that?
I don't know,
Is it
just-
the counselor who gave you?
The counselor told me she thought I would make an amazing hairdresser.
Wow.
And she didn't even know me. And she said the other courses, they're quite deep and they're quite long and they're very expensive.
Mm.
And hairdressing, she said, I think that you would probably use your background from painting, from your art courses, and you would complement it from culinary art to basically coloring with color,
Wow.
but in people's hair.
Okay.
So that's where I ended up.
Wow.
And then my first salon was, it was basically an apprentice.